I had this lying around, and since I could do some self-care, I figured I'd just try this out. How does this work? I never use sheet masks, but I thought if I'm having one anyway, might as well use it. There's foam on this thing. Is that normal? Ooh, I'm not sure I'm gonna like this. Oh, that's cold. Okay, so I'm supposed to let this sit for, even talking this word, for 15 to 20 minutes. I'm not sure I'm going to make it that long, but let's see. Are we scared yet? I made it for all about 5 minutes because it keeps gliding down my face, it doesn't stay put, and I cannot deal with this sensory overload. I'm going to take this off right now. So much better. I'm just not made for sheet masks. I mean, good to know. I'm definitely glowy. Glowy and slippery. It says to pat it in the skin, but it's so much. Like, how am I supposed to pat all this in my skin? I'm just going to let it sit like this. Even just... Yeah, I was not made for this. Anyway, today I just going to kind of take you along. And while doing so, I should probably grab my microphone. I've had this video idea on my list for a while, which answers a specific question from one of you, which is whether or not my choices are changing, and specifically this was style related, personal style related. And I figured I'd just kind of talk about that today, because the short answer is yes. So obviously I've been on a personal style journey for a very long time, and just like most people, I'll probably be there for like the rest of my life. I don't expect this journey to ever end. It's a journey for a reason. I don't think I'll put on my serum with this stuff on my face. Just a little bit of my moisturizer. Using this one by Typology, love it. So I guess I'll first kind of talk about my clothing specifically, what I'm wearing. Because yes, things have changed, specifically in this last year, with me becoming completely self-employed. If you're new here and you don't know yet, I am mainly a yoga teacher. That's like the bulk of my income. And then also doing YouTube, like content creation, and then working one-on-one with people as like a kind of Ayurvedic, yogic health coach. My skin is definitely glowy, even with just having that mask on for like 5 minutes. And a lot of these changes have slowly been evolving like throughout the years. They're not like sudden changes. My word for this year was feminine. I really wanted to step into my femininity and just, I don't know, explore that part of me, I guess. And I have been wearing a lot more dresses and skirts than I did previously. Loving that. So that's definitely something that has changed for me. But also now that we are more moving into the colder, wetter types of weather, autumn is here, I definitely start going back to my jeans and my trousers a bit more, because they're just more practical when it's so wet outside. Like less fabric to kind of get stuck when it gets wet and to have to dry when it gets wet. And I think I'm okay with that. Just living my best dress and skirt life in spring, summer, and then changing my personal style basically when it comes around autumn and winter to wear more trousers and jeans again, which I do also enjoy. We will deal with that later. I am also basically always wearing some sort of jewelry, and this is nothing new. I have enjoyed wearing jewelry for years. I would always wear a necklace since, I don't know, since I was like 8 or 9 probably. So it's nothing new. But I have noticed that I really feel a lot more put together when I am just wearing a little bit of jewelry. Something that has really changed in the last year is that I have always 2 pieces on, like no matter what, which is the necklace, which is by Lingier. I do have a discount code for them, so I'll link them down below. It's not a sponsored video, but I have worked with them before. So I don't take that off ever, which really, really helps. And then also my Ultra Human Ring Air, which I'm always wearing. It's a smart ring, which is the reason that I'm always wearing it. But the fact that I'm always wearing those 2 pieces, so the necklace and the ring already, has really helped me to feel more put together, like right when I get up, even though obviously when I'm rolling out of bed, I'm not that put together. I did recently do a video on putting together a little travel capsule wardrobe for like jewelry specifically. So if you'd like to see more about how I curated my jewelry collection and build like a basically very small day-to-day collection, I'll make sure to link that for you so you can check that out. But yeah, I'm always wearing jewelry and that really helps me feel put together. I really notice I almost need to make an effort not to wear any jewelry, and I just feel better if I'm putting some in. It's barely an effort, and I love it. So I am always doing that. What am I going to do with this hair today? Honestly, I think I may just like not do much with it at all. This is awful. I mean, it really doesn't look that great. Oh no. Can we live with this? Like, this is annoying. We'll see what this ends up doing. Like, I do not have the energy to do much with that today. Alright, so while I'm not always wearing makeup, I am always wearing something on my lips. So even on days that I don't leave the house, I will put something on my lips. And this kind of started because I would always wear lip balm, and I was kind of addicted to lip balm. Then I found out that lipstick stays on better, and that sort of helped me loosen up that lip balm addiction, I guess. This one is my current favorite by Typology. Love this stuff. It feels like a lip balm, but it has a little bit of color to it. Others that I really been enjoying are the lip oil by Typology also. Got this free one order. And that's really nice. It does end up kind of sticky though. So this still is my favorite. I do prefer this one. And then if I want a bit more staying power, I love the ones by Locar, which is what I've been wearing for absolute years. But current favorites, the lipstick by Typology. I'm gonna have to check if they already have like the refill back in stock because it's almost out and I don't want to be out of this. I love this. But yeah, just that makes me feel put together. So always some jewelry and always something on the lips. Today though, I think I'm going to put a little bit more makeup on because I'm not feeling my best. And I kind of just want a little pick me up using the Serum Concealer, also by Typology. I mean, I barely use anything. only the T9th amount. So still looks super natural. Barely see that I'm wearing anything on my skin, which is how I like it. Let's also put on a little bit of mascara. Again, my typology. Can you see a theme here? I did an entire video like talking on my makeup choices and about how they've changed. So again, I will make sure to link that for you. Goodness. That is mascara on my eyelids. 99% of the time, this does not happen. It's not an option. Today, though, obviously, I get it on my eyelids. So I am honestly not feeling great. I definitely have a cold. I might be getting sick. I am very not ready to get sick, so we're gonna keep it on the cold. I almost never use makeup brushes for like applying makeup, but I do like using them to take makeup off, like when I made a mistake like with the mascara. Also, I do not wear waterproof mascara because that's just annoying. Mistake fixed. Also, we're very up close and personal on my skin right now. This little bit of hair is... what's it doing? Does it really need to be doing that? Oh well. I just did a very short Kapalabhati pranayama breathwork exercise and it feels so good. It's a really nice, energizing exercise that I very much needed today. It is so dreary outside. It is so gloomy. It's raining. It's actually quite a perfect, like, cozy autumnal day. Perfect to just stay indoors. And that also brings me to the next thing that has kind of changed in my personal style, in the way that I choose my outfits, choose my clothes, get dressed. And that is that comfort comes first. Now, comfort has always been something that's important to me. It's nothing new. However, especially in this last year of me being self-employed, working from home, but then also teaching yoga, I need to be comfortable in my clothing. And that is really the priority for me. So basically anything new that I got, especially like waistband-wise, has had to be comfortable. I need to be able to comfortably move in my clothing and basically just comfortably lounge around, even if I am working, but also feel dressed while wearing those clothes. So comfort first, but not without style, if you will. I want to feel good in the clothes that I wear, both physically and also mentally. I think that's also a part of why I've been enjoying wearing dresses and skirts so much lately, because generally I like the flowier, wider silhouettes, which are just inherently comfortable. So I think that also plays into that. Right away, when wearing a dress or a skirt like that, I feel dressed, like I tried, even though I may not have tried at all, but also so comfortable because it just flows with my movements and with my body. And that's what I'm looking for in my clothes these days. Also, trousers like I'm wearing today or a slightly wider jean are perfect for that. Definitely not been wearing a lot of my like tighter jeans. Not that I have that many, actually. One specifically. But yeah, that's definitely something that has changed in my outfit choices and the way that I get dressed. And I think it's a change for the better. Also, I made the chai at the beginning of this video. I'm dealing with a cold. My body has been kind of fighting off some sort of bug for the last few days already. And I did not have a good night's sleep because I just have a stuffy nose, my throat isn't feeling great. Kind of hoping that this is just going to burn everything off. But if nothing else, it tastes amazing. But also, it's actually good for you. It's a recipe that I got from the beautiful, beautiful woman at a retreat center that I went last week. There were so many beautiful people there, like such gorgeous souls. I love being there just for that. But yeah, I asked her for a chai recipe. She would always make this for our lunch, and so good. So warming, so comforting. And actually good for your like immune system. It's actually a good little help for it. So she actually gave me a little mix that she uses, that she puts together herself, told me what's in there, so I'm able to recreate that myself. So I just put the whole mix in like the little saucepan, added some fresh ginger, and then cooked that. And it's so good. Like even just smelling this, I'm transported right back to Spain, even with completely different weather. But I'm already feeling so much better than this morning when I got up. It's still morning, like it's 10 o'clock, so it's still morning. It's time to a little bit of work, and then I will probably see you a little bit later on. So I have this bracelet which used to be my grandmother's, and as you can see, it's not like a shiny silver, which is usually how I like my silver jewelry. So I figured we try out a little trick to get this back to like a shiny silver. And while we're at it anyway, I quickly want to talk to you about the next point that I wanted to share with you in this video. Is this enough? I'm not sure. I've never done it like this. But that next bit is that I am focusing on quality over quantity. Okay. I'm nervous. This should be okay. And then it's set to add some baking soda as well. How much? Probably not so much, right? We'll see what this does. There's already stuff coming off. That is so cool. The sun came out, so I'm just going to sit here while I wait for that little silver trick to do its job. Anyway, quality over quantity. I, at some point, made the promise to myself that, one, I wouldn't have to buy things that I really did not like the look of if I didn't absolutely need them. And two, that I would get the nicest thing that I could afford at like whatever point. So whenever I'm looking to get something new, I am looking for the nicest, best quality item that I can afford at that point, which is not always the most expensive item. That's good to mention. It can also be secondhand. Maybe secondhand is nicer quality than what I can find new. So I've basically been on this journey to fewer but nicer things, and definitely also still this year. And I have noticed that slowly as I'm going, the items that weren't as nice quality from like before, those are slowly getting completely worn out, and June's getting it. And I am slowly ending up with just those really nice items that I got for myself, and that is such a good feeling. So I take this into like all facets of my life, from my wardrobe, which we're specifically talking about. Jewelry is definitely one of those places as well where I go into it like that. But also things in my home, furniture, and even food. Like basically anywhere and everywhere. I just try to go for the nicest thing that I can like comfortably afford. And sometimes that means saving up for something, and that is absolutely worth it. So slowly I'm just kind of surrounded by just things that I really love and that I very intentionally chose to bring into my life. And that is such a good feeling. So I can recommend that to anyone. Something else that kind of goes with that is I am also looking more at cost per wear, specifically when it comes to my wardrobe. So for anything that I'm buying, I'm trying to get something that I can get the cost per wear down to at least €1 or less. Which also means that if I'm getting a very expensive item, that means that I should be able to wear that a lot. So I really have to think for myself, is it worth it getting that item? Like, is it something that I love enough to wear it as much as I need to wear it in order to get that cost per wear down? And sometimes the answer is no. Sometimes the answer is absolutely yes. But sometimes the answer is no, either because the quality isn't quite there to get that cost per wear down as much as I like it's going to get worn out before I'm able to get that cost per wear down, or because it's a very specific style of something that maybe I do really like, but maybe I don't plan to wear quite that much. So a really good example is my Sonderfloor dresses. Those dresses and skirts are expensive. They are so pricey, but the quality is so nice that I am probably able to get that cost per wear down at some point. It's going to take years for me to get that cost per wear down to €1 or less, but it's possible. Also jeans, like super easy to get that cost per wear down. Shoes generally as well, but for example, something for a very specific event may not be as easy for me to get that cost per wear down. Maybe there are going to be situations where I'm okay with that, and or it's just kind of put that guideline to the side. For example, wedding outfits maybe. But even there, honestly, I've been to 3 weddings this summer. And for all of them, I could put together outfits with things that I wear and already have. And really, I felt like myself wearing those. They were lovely, but because they are all items that I already own in my wardrobe, I know I'm able to get that cost per wear down. So I didn't get them specifically for that event. So yeah, just some food for thought, I guess. That combination has for me made that I am making very, very thought out decisions about bringing things into my life. So automatically resulting in fewer but nicer things. Keeping the cost per wear in mind when I buy something, and then also trying to find the nicest quality that I am able to comfortably afford at that point. Just wanted to share that with you. Let's check on the bracelet and see if it's doing anything at all yet. Okay. What? That worked so fast. Can you see that? Like, especially right there, it was black there. It's pretty much gone. Oh my goodness. That is insane. And it smells. Wow. Does not smell good. But that works like a charm. I'm just going to leave it in a little bit longer. But I'm so impressed. What? That is insane. Okay, so highly recommend some, what's it called in English? Tin foil, aluminium foil, and baking soda. Hot water, put your silver jewelry in there, and it is as good as new. Oh my goodness. I am gonna have to take a look at other jewelry pieces and see if they also need a clean, because this is incredible. Okay, so editing Ava here. This is the result. It's great. I love that. I think I'm just going to leave it here for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm actually exporting a video right now for my yoga channel, which is gonna take a while longer, and then I might be able to start editing this video. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions for me or any topics you'd like me to talk about, let me know. Any video requests? Always welcome. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more intentional living related videos. If you want to practice yoga with me, I'll also make sure to link my yoga channel down below, which I'm still so excited about. I love sharing that passion through YouTube as well now. I wish you a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you very soon. Bye!